In between this episode and the last episode, I have proceeded to completely upgrade all of the Defenders and all of the Outlanders that are currently in my possession. Excuse me while I film my face a little bit while I carry on with this. My military power is now 3012. Almost all of my ships are equipped with targeting arrays or jammers in some way or another. The Outlanders are now capable of a reasonable level of speed and carry 3 drone fighters, as well as harpoon launchers instead of their original Stingers, which were their long-time complement. Yeah, stuff is proceeding. I've gathered up a few more techs, but nothing major. I'm currently researching master military assembly because of the industrial sectors, and it seemed like a good tech to grab. And my influence is now completely drowning out these TSOC worlds, although they're not yet in rebellion. Idle ship where? You can head that way. And yeah, that is basically everything that's happened. Oh yeah, and I have one last ship design that I want to upgrade. The aggressive survey vessel, wherever it's gone, needs a considerable level of upgrades. So, shall we get to it quick? Right, here we go. Start again from scratch. One thing I am going to put on this ship is, because of what it is, there should be... Oh no, I don't have any form of weapon tech that would allow it. Oh well, here we go. Illyrian beams. 1, 2, 3. Antimatter missiles. 1, 2, 3. Durantium driver. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. Support field generator. And I'm not even going to bother with field detectors or any with that. I'm just going to go straight down to the bottom to the prototype survey module. And wham. So let's have a jamming array. Let's put it on there. Targeting scanners. And here we go. So yeah, the upgraded aggressive survey ship. It's a bit beastly, but that's just fine. And you can be the last ship of your class to become upgraded. Yep. Job's a good one. Next turn. Also, there's one other thing I didn't notice as the game ticked over. We now have 1,000 billion souls. So, yeah, that's 1 trillion people. We big now. Right. So we tie these two fleets together. Or rather, I would if it let me. Come on, any time today. Come on. Manage. Create fleet. And here we go. So if you just want to go for a bit of a test cruise, reveal that bit of dead space, reveal that space station. Ah, right, they are indeed Celestial Kingdom stations. Right, thank you. So we got an idle colony. That's Cool Man's. Build me an embassy if you would be so kind. Idle ship, mega builder, send it over there. So where is my power rating now? 3017. It's gotten to the point where previously upgrading ships incrementally, like I have been doing, would suddenly give me massive bonuses to just about everything. Now it's giving me next to nothing on just about everything because I've got so much spread so wide, it's not even worth calculating a lot of the changes that have been made. But at least over here in the Brita Mega sector, things look like they're going to progress far enough for TSOC to be absorbed eventually. I may have to upgrade my cultural techs again though to fully absorb them. And at least over here I seem to be holding out my own against the Celestial Kingdom's influence. I could actually throw a few more defenders in there and not notice anything. Hell, I could throw a couple of outlanders in there and not notice it. In fact, I think that's what I might just do. Take that fleet back home, produce a couple of outlanders, chuck them in there. This actually feels like a reasonable plan. Let's get on with it. Let's chuck some outlanders into that fleet and get exploring. Or rather, I would go exploring if I had some more range. Okay, I might actually have to put some research into upgrading the range of my ships. Or outright purchase it off of somebody else. One way or the other, I need to do something about this situation. Come on. Oh, idle colony? Idle colony where? No. Right, okay. Cultural festival on Coolmans. Idle ship. Head up that way, deal with that. Do. Yep. Yep. Job's a good one. If you want to head across this way, over here, if you want to build me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Outlanders. No, wait. Cancel one of them. I don't know how many logistics points they're going to take up. Somewhere out there in the void, there are still 3 or 4 entire civilizations that we have not met yet. Who they are, what they are, and what they're doing is an entirely decent and worthy question, but for now, it's just one that has to wait. So if you guys want to return to the home system, and then you guys want to join up with the fleet. So which one's the Outlander then? Ah, there you are, right at the end. Doop, doop. Dude, out of moves. Idle colony. Oh yeah, Norpan. Forgot about you. Consulate, if you could be so kind. So what is my power rating at the minute? Well, that's not bad at all. Although Moex has jumped back up. If I was to declare war on the Nazis, they would just... Would they up and surrender? I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Come on. Right. Another carrier. So when it came down to it, the aggressive survey and the defenders would probably roll out first. And then the 2 Outlanders would stick to the back and just launch their complement, launch their missiles, and then just sit. Daring anyone and anything to come near them. Hurry up. Why is Steve 3 so spectacularly unhappy? Oh. That's why. Destroy. Promethean Pleasure Park. Build. I had wondered which one of my worlds was dragging down my overall morale. Didn't realise it would be that one. Promethean Pleasure Park. Buy. That takes it back up to 76%. Destroy. So if I was to build a preparedness centre, that would boost up the pair of them. Piss off. So 45, 62. Yeah, I could probably get away with building another Outlander. Or even another Defender. Right, that works for me. And then if you could crack on down with Cultural Festival. Here we go. Idle ship, pass, turn. And the thing to remember is that every one of these new Outlanders has 3 drone fighter sets of its own. And I believe the drone fighters are... Well, they're not quite high capacity modules, but I believe they have 2 fighters each. So every single one of those Outlanders is carrying its own complement of 6 drones. So one way or another, if that fleet encounters something, it's going to just chew through it like there is no tomorrow. Six out of 7. 7 being the one I'd have for my own territory. So it's 50 out of 62. So if I get one more... 86%. Oh, god damn it. Destroy. Entertainment Centre. Research. Exploration. Life Support Mastery. Life Support Mass. Ideology. Ooh! Angers others when at war. Well, that'll pile some pressure on. Next turn. Right. So that'll be another one out there. 33 out of 34 interceptor fighters. That is rather nuts. And 55 out of 62. Is there anything nearby? Oh, space junk. Ah! Spaceport idle. Oh yeah, you were building mega builders for adamantium. Not adamantium, Illyrium construction. Shipyard idle. Right, if you could build more mega builders. In fact, just keep building mega builders because we always need more of them. And then turn. Shit goatia. Wow, that is a lot of shit goat ships. That's a lot of flying turds there, guys. Idle colony. Oh, this is Solstice. here we go. So consulate, consulate, consulate. Embassy. You want to build another basic factory over there. Colonial Bank. Thulium Data Archive. Coordination Center, Research Factory. Then you want to build Missionary Center, Temple of Enlightenment, and... oh wait, no, not a Temple of Enlightenment, sorry. Preparedness Center. And then it's +2 to wealth up there, so let's just go and build some more stuff there. Yeah, declare war on the space Nazis. Don't even know what they are, don't know what they're doing, but I've gone and declared war on them. Yay! Oh, yep, if you want to go and grab that ass. So where did I build the fully upgraded Hyperion Shrinker? Was it one of the Norpan worlds, or...? No, it wasn't. It wasn't Valencia, was it? Where the hell did I build it? Was it one of the Steves? It was one of the Steves. So planetary defense system, military academy. I could have sworn that I recently unlocked one of the techs to upgrade the fortification, unless I didn't finish the appropriate tech, in which case that would explain why it hasn't finished upgrading. Just have to see how we get on with it. Looks like my influence is about to meet back up, so we can successfully reinstitute the space that was stopping the Celestial Kingdom from basically approaching an influence victory. Oh, scientists back on our home world has discovered a way to greatly increase the efficiency of our hyperdrive systems. Yes. Plus 100% moves to our ships. I now have 36 moves. Treasury plus 33. Which means, in theory, I shouldn't have to put so many engines on my ships. Britannia. Consulate, if you could be so kind. Idle ship. My mega builders can now travel 48 tiles in a single move. So I suppose what I am going to have to do now is start building a military starbase somewhere over there, so I can start searching further south for new races and new resources. But that was amazingly fortuitous. with the doorways that opens up now, I could quickly deploy my vessels just about anywhere. It's just having the range, which is something I am about to solve. Seriously, their ships can only move 4. Mine can move 36. I now have, for lack of any other way to describe it, the FTL drive systems I use to describe how my nation travels through space in the Brickverse in my game. How else can you explain how a ship, while it is moving around on the board like a piece and you're watching everything else happen, it is basically jumping clean across the board. Military ring. Perimeter scanners, sector scanners, surveillance system. Ymir Starbase 1. Because every single one of these in-game turns is supposed to be the equivalent of a week. Although considering the scale of things it's supposed to be representing, I'd think you'd be better off representing a month. In which case, that's 390 months divided by 12. So many years, you see, it makes more sense than a few weeks. Because 390 weeks is, yeah, in real time, a lot of time to be spent. But in game time, it's just a bit ridiculous. Ymir Starbase. Support field, integrity field, inertial dampeners, inertial field projector. Turn. Let's go and visit the Galactic South. Well, let's go and visit the Galactic South in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Ta-ra for now!